up, Guru Gang? If you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you have been a part of the gang, thank you so much for coming back and clicking on today's video. Today, you guys, I have a very fun, exciting video. This is going to be my 10 fragrances I would repurchase if I did not have a perfume collection when I woke up tomorrow video. However, there is a little bit of a spin on this because while I was tagged in this perfume tag by my friend Just Plain Jane here on YouTube, so I will have her linked in the description box below. But I also wanted to combine this with my Sephora fragrance recommendations because honestly, y'all, if I woke up and did not have a perfume collection tomorrow, the first place that I would go is Sephora because the VIB sale is about to start. So this is not going to include any of my niche fragrances because if I were to include those, I would probably have had a much harder time narrowing this list down. So this will be the 10 fragrances that I would run out and purchase at Sephora right now during the sale. I would not say that these are like my signature scents, so if you guys would want to see like my signature scent video, let me know. But most of these, you guys, are recent pickups that I am really enjoying right now that I'm getting to know, but there are a couple of tried and true classics in here, so I had to throw in that I'm excited to wear for this fall. So without further ado, girl, let's go ahead and jump into it. I feel like I had to create a nice little wardrobe, a variety to make sure I hit all the marks. And I did cheat a little bit because I technically have 12 fragrances in here and not 10, but I feel like I had to kind of combine two of them, so I think it's fine. Now, the first one that I would absolutely have to purchase, this one is Skin by Clean Reserve. I do want to thank Clean Reserve for sponsoring a portion of this video and gifting me this fragrance because honestly, y'all, this fragrance had been on my wish list for a while. Y'all, if you are a fan of those clean, second skin, sweet, musky, like, this is giving me pheromone vibes. This is one of those fragrances that you put on and people would feel like you're not wearing a perfume, but you still smell very good, very enticing, very alluring. It almost has like this animalic quality about it. This really just smells like sweet, salty skin. And I don't say salty in like a super salty way, but like y'all know how skin just has that naturally like sweet, salty vibe going as soon as you take a shower. Like, y'all, this is just one of those scents that you want to bury your face in someone's neck when you smell it on them. It just smells like your natural skin, but better. And the reason why I would run out and purchase this is because I feel like we all need a scent like this for, number one, winding down if you're just getting out of the shower, your bedtime scent, an everyday running errands, white t-shirt type of scent. Like, that is what this gives me. This is also a perfect scent to layer with because this type of scent, you add this into any other fragrance, I feel like this personalizes the scent to you. So it's like adding your own natural skin sweetness to whatever fragrance you wear with it. So this is just a great layering staple, y'all. This also is great if you have a gourmand fragrance that you feel is too gourmand. This is amazing to layer with floral fragrances, like just a perfect layering essential. So if you are a lover of musky, sweet scents like I am, this is absolutely one that you need. Similar vibes to Glossier's You, but I just feel this has more of a natural, intoxicating second skin sweetness, and it just smells so good. And also the bottle is just gorgeous. Like, just imagine having this really nice bottle on your vanity. It's beautiful, gorgeous. The scent is just one of those simple, easy reaches, but you can also layer this with a ton of things, and I would definitely have to repurchase this one ASAP. Speaking of sexy skin, easy throw on and go type of scents, there was one more scent that I had to include in here that gives me that vibe, and that is Dolce by Rosie Jane. Now, this definitely has another prominent musk note as well, just like Skin. However, this adds in a chocolate vanilla combo, and this is like a gourmand version of a sweet musky skin scent to me. I have always said when I first reviewed this fragrance that it literally smells like you just got out of the shower and you were baking cookies, to where it's not a super literal gourmand, but it adds that musky, woody quality that just makes you smell like you have a very sweet sweet smelling skin, like your skin smells like vanilla extract. And it's just so warm, so cozy, so inviting, easy to layer again. And it gives you that very nice gourmand vibe without being too literal. Still smells very sweet. Another huge compliment getter. Skin is also a compliment getter. Like, there's just something about the addition of musk and scents that really just amplifies your skin's natural sweetness and just makes you smell edible, girl. So absolutely would have to run out and repurchase Dolce. Now the next two, y'all, are gonna be from the same house. And the first one is just my girl, my baby. I absolutely love her. I would definitely consider this to be one of my signature scents. But this is Burberry Her Elixir. Y'all, I have ranted and raved about how much I love this, and this is just so gorgeous. This is strawberry. It's a little resinous. It has this ambery feel. It's whipped cream. It's a little woody. This is just such a well blended fragrance. Again, this is another gourmand, but in the way that it still has this sexy perfumey quality to it. And this is another scent that I love to layer with. I was actually layering this a lot last holiday season because it just has this really sticky, sweet, resinous strawberry and cream type of feel. And it doesn't smell super literally lactonic, super literally strawberry. I just feel like everything is just so well blended, and it just smells seductive, sexy, womanly, feminine. And this scent is just, girl, I gotta put some on today. I'm actually wearing another fragrance in this video today, but I just love this, y'all. Like, it just truly makes me happy every time I smell this scent. And yeah, I absolutely highly recommend that y'all pick this up. First, this is a new one to my collection, but I would absolutely have to repurchase this if I did not have any perfumes tomorrow, and that is Burberry Goddess. Now, I did actually just recently empty a travel size of this, so if you did not see my last empties video, I will link that up top. This is just, I feel like this is straddling the line between a nice everyday vanilla, but also a very classy vanilla that you could wear out. And I feel like the reason that is because this is lavender and vanilla, but the ginger and the cacao in here really just makes this smell so fancy, so grown, so put together, to where you can easily wear this every day in the fall. This also has that very like slightly aromatic perfumey DNA that you could dress this up as well and just smell very classy and put together. So I just have been loving Burberry Goddess, y'all, and I would absolutely have to run out and repurchase this because I'm just addicted to this right now. And even if you are not a fan of lavender incense, because usually I'm not, I feel like the lavender in this really just is kind of like the salt on top, to where it just adds and intensifies the other notes and adds a little slightly aromatic quality to it. But overall, it's still a very easy wear, very easy reach. You can throw on and go, you can layer, and I'm just absolutely loving this one right now. So yeah. Okay, now since we are talking about fragrances that I have multiples of from the same house, I had to go ahead and go in with my girl Milk by Commodity. This is another one, y'all, that is just my favorite. I absolutely love, and this is the perfect fall scent. If you love those powdery, amber, woody vanillas, if you want something that's also sweet and lactonic, this is the most perfect woody, marshmallowy, milky scent. And tonka and mahogany wood in here, but those just further add to those rich, powdery elements. So combined with the milk, combined with the marshmallow, this just makes this the perfect fall gourmand scent, which again does not lean too far literally into gourmand territory to where you smell like actual food. The addition of the tonka and the wood in here really just make this super cozy, but it's also very projecting. If you layer this one, if you overspray, this is absolutely could be a room filler if you want it to be. And I just love this one, y'all, and I've been so excited to pull this one out in the cooler weather. So this one definitely had to make the list. Now also, y'all, had to include gold as well. This one is definitely more of my easy reach, everyday, uncomplicated vanilla. This one is also something that I would consider super easy to layer with, super easy to wear and just wear by itself or layer with something else. This is going to be your no fuss, uncomplicated vanilla. This would be something that I would wear if I'm going to like visit family, or if I'm snuggling up with a significant other, if I'm lounging around the house, or if I have a fragrance that I'm wearing out that I feel like may lean a little bit too sharp, too smoky, too floral. This just adds the sweetness of the vanilla without making something be too syrupy sweet or too much, because this is a very light, fluffy vanilla that is so easy to wear and layer with other things. I love the scent trail that this leaves because it's just so cozy and warm and inviting. And I just really love these powdery vanilla fragrances, y'all, especially in the fall, because they just layer well with everything. So I absolutely have to repurchase my Gold Expressive for sure. Now, the next two, again, both from the same house, but I had to include both of them, y'all, because I have been wearing these two together, and when I tell y'all, they smell incredible together. The first one is the newest Cherry Ambition from the 7 Virtues. This is going to be your slightly spicy but mostly powdery sweet cherry. And it's a sour cherry, so I feel like that makes this fragrance so unique and interesting in comparison to a lot of other fragrances that have cherry on the market right now. And I've really been enjoying this one, you guys. So I have been layering this one with the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods, which is going to be your caramelly, syrupy, sweet, woody vanilla. With that pair, these two together, with the Sol de Janeiro Bom Dia Bright Body Cream. I will be talking about this layering combo in an upcoming layering video, but y'all, this combo has had me in a chokehold because Vanilla Woods adds this sexy, syrupy, seductive, just caramelized vanilla goodness. And this is such an intoxicating scent, y'all, that always never fails to get me a compliment. It's just so sexy, y'all. Like, this just does something to me every time I smell it. But when you layer it with this sour cherry, something about these two, y'all, goes amazingly well together. You literally smell like some sort of caramelized cherry dessert. I don't know, y'all. This just, I don't even know what made me put these two together, but this is definitely how I'm going to be wearing both of these this fall. So I had to have both of these on the list because I would definitely need to repurchase both of them. Okay, y'all, this next set of two, I promise this is the last like set of two, but I told y'all I cheated a little bit because I'm including some of these together. But the next two I would have to repurchase because I am getting full-size bottles of these during the Sephora VIB sale. But the Kayali Oud Chasm collection, I would definitely have to pick up the Vanilla Oud as well as the Cafe Oud, y'all. These I'm absolutely loving. This one in particular, this would absolutely be something I would use as my going out scent because this smells so rich, so luxurious and sexy. This is a coffee scent done in such a unique, interesting, intoxicating way, but not in the unique way that turns you off. This just has some layers to it. It's very rich and robust coffee, but it's a little creamy from that cappuccino, from the vanilla. And this just smells like money, y'all. So if you want to go somewhere stepping out, especially like a holiday party or just some fall event, a ball, a gala, something like that, that is what this is giving me. This is giving me very rich and luxurious, and I definitely am getting a full-size bottle of this. Also would have to pick up the Vanilla Oud because this definitely aligns with those everyday vanilla scents that I would love to wear. It's like that very sweet, almost like sweet baby powder type of scent. And I just love scents like that right now, especially in the fall. So this is just such a nice, sexy, cozy, smooth vanilla that you absolutely can layer with any of the scents in this video. Of course, layering these two together is an amazing combination. I just cannot wait to have full-size bottles of both of these in my collection, y'all, because if you did not see my full review of the Oudgasm collection, I will link it up top, but these two were definitely my faves, and I have to have a full-size bottle of both. Now these last two fragrances, these would be scents that I would repurchase because if you live in a state like Georgia, like I do, where you don't know what weather you're going to get in the fall, girl. Some days it may turn full-on summer again and you just don't know what you're going to get. I need to have my fruity fragrances that I can still wear in the fall that give me a little bit of depth going into the day. But when it cools back down, girl, it's still giving fall vibes. So the first one is going to be Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. Y'all, I was wearing this one down to the ground this summer, and honestly, I'm still gonna be wearing it in the fall because this does open with a very green peach note, but honestly, y'all, the dry down of this is syrupy, sweet, peachy vanilla syrup, and this is so good. This is such a compliment getter. It has great performance, it lasts, and it just smells so amazing. This does really well in warm weather, but it also performs really well in cool weather as well. So I absolutely would have to have this back in the collection because I feel like this just works perfectly for this time of year. If you live in a state that just has such flip-floppy weather, this could still work in the days that's super, super hot and carry you into the night when it starts to cool down and you still want something with some projection. This is definitely that, girl. And I have to have something fruity on the list, girl. Like, I don't always want to have to wear my straight up vanillas, woody, powdery, musky scents. I definitely need something in there that smells a little fruity and grown and sexy as well. So that would definitely be my Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. And last on the list, y'all, another recent pickup that has me in a chokehold, but perfectly aligns with the types of scents I was just talking about, and that is Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. Y'all, this is a citrusy, powdery, sweet vanilla, and this is just a perfect layering staple. So I have a full review on this fragrance, so I'm not gonna harp too much about it. I will link that review up top, but y'all, I'm obsessed with this scent because this is the perfect easy reach citrusy gourmand vanilla. It has just enough of that sweet citrus without being too citrus cleaner smelling, but then it also has this powdered orange blossom. And there's something in here, y'all, that reminds me of like a whipped cream, a marshmallow, I don't know, but the combination of notes gives me some sort of lemon meringue, lemon cream. It just smells so good, and I just love sweet, citrusy, gourmand fragrances. So this is another one that has had me in a chokehold that I do plan on wearing a ton, layering by itself. Like, I just want to keep smelling myself when I smell this one. So if you're a fan of scents like Bake by Acro or Lyra by Xerjoff, this is definitely like the everyday version of those, in which they're not super syrupy in your face, but this is just so likable and easy to wear. And I can literally douse myself in this, y'all, and just be totally happy. So, all right, you guys, that is it for my 10 fragrances I would run out and repurchase if I did not have anything tomorrow. Again, I would not say that these are my signature scents, honestly, but these are just scents that I have just been gravitating towards. And these are the ones that I would want back in my collection to continue playing around with over the next few months. So before you guys leave my video today, definitely let me know in the comments below, what fragrances would you guys repurchase? If any of these are on your wish list for the Sephora sale, let me know. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.